So our first speaker today is Phuong Nguyen. She'll be speaking about improving the palatability of colonoscopy preparations.
So we all know that cancer is really bad, but what we really often hear of is like breast cancer, lung cancer, prostate cancer, and etc. What you don't really know is the second leading cause of cancer-related deaths in the United States is colorectal cancer, and 100,000 new cases are diagnosed each year in the United States. Globally, it's expected to grow by 60% by 2030, so 2.2 million cases annually and 1.1 million deaths. And interestingly, this is something that's highly preventable and highly screenable by a process called a colonoscopy. So a colonoscopy is something where they visualize your stomach and then they remove precancerous growths or polyps from your stomach lining and prevent this from ever happening. But only about 50% of the population actually go and do what they're recommended to do. And the reason that many people say is because the prep is disgusting. And for those of you who don't know, it's on the left, and imagine you're going and you get given a jug, and it's 1 gallon, you get a packet, it tastes kind of like lemon, and it has salt and the drug, and then you're supposed to mix it with 1 gallon of water, and then every 15 minutes you're supposed to have an 8-ounce glass, and it kind of is slimy and salty and lemony, and then you drink it, and you kind of want to gag, and then you vomit, and then you come back, and then you keep doing it so that you're actually through and you actually finish your colonoscopy. Well, we're working on developing an alternative so you don't have to go through this process. We thought, what if we encapsulated it, kind of like boba tea pearls on the left, and we called it LoboBITES. And if you encapsulate it and it's stable, so you can drink it in anything you want, smoothies, and if you know the exact amount of drugs, we can start testing and say somebody like me doesn't get 200 grams of the drug, and they can get something a little bit smaller, so you get less, discomfort and nausea and vomiting, and and you also get to kind of not have to taste that flavor. So I think we can actually reduce colorectal cancer rates and colonoscopy preparation so more people would do it and reduce those rates with something as small as tapioca pearls or bubble tea. Thank you. Oh gosh.
So Phuong, tell us where you're from.
I grew up here, but I was born in Vietnam.
Okay. And what do you plan on doing something with this?
So actually, this was something we got into the Lobo Rainforest NSF I-Course site program for with my advisor, and we kind of wanted to move forward and start testing it on mammal animals because it's already biocompatible.
Okay. When you test it on animals, part of it is that you don't like the way it tastes. So how do you find that out from animals? If it's an improvement.
But it's an improvement. So one of the things is we have to prove that it's something that you can eat and drink without killing the animal, and then you can actually migrate it. I know this sounds really terrible. And then you can migrate it into people and actually taste it. There's ways around getting approval if you're willing to test it on yourself, which my advisor is willing to try on premises.
Okay, thank you so much, Phuong.
Thank you.